With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston, right fielder Gerard Dyson.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hey now.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Dyson rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Batting third,
here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. For Altuve, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is after it. 1 away. Throw behind him to second. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting fourth.
Stepping into the box, George Springer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one gets away. A man at third with 1 away. Too high. And it's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Batting fifth.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Hernandez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding into the box, Odubel Herrera. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there. And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The next 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Hoskins coasts under it. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Brad Peacock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. A shot down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. Standing in, Royce Hoskins. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Royce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 0-1, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Nick Williams. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 6.
Into the box, Aaron Altair will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson.
Leading off
He'll
for the
stand
Astros,
in to open things up
right
here in the
fielder,
third.
number 1.
Ready to
Gerard
deliver. Here's the
Dyson.
first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Hernandez ranges to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Number 27.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Altuve. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Hard liner to center field. Pereira will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So striding in, Cameron Rupp. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Cameron.
Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Maikel Franco.
Third baseman, Maikel Franco.
On the ground up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Brandon McCarthy. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, George Springer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Center fielder, number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Springer.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. In the air out toward right field. Altair on the move. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kyle Seager.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Seager will wait on the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
No strike.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and it's off the foul ball in right for a home run. Settling in now, Jacoby Ellsbury comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On the ground, softly towards second. Hernandez gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
The shortstop, number 2.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He popped out in his first trip. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Altair has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Phillies here
1
in the
after
4th.
grounding out in his
Second
only trip to
baseman,
the plate so far.
Number 16.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Ellsbury, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number
Digging
13,
in the switch hitter,
shortstop,
Freddie Galvis.
Freddie
He's 0 for 1 after grounding
Galvis.
out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Favorable call in there for a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Odubel Herrera.
Bounce to first. And the Phillies are into the hit column. At the plate, Royce Hoskins.
First baseman, number 12, Royce Hoskins.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Brad Peacock.
Leading
He'll
off for
start
Houston,
things out as we begin the
pitcher,
5th.
number 46, Brad Peacock.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
Outside.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Gerard
The right
Dyson.
fielder,
He's
number
1 for
1.
2 in the ball game.
Gerard Dyson.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. And he'll get in there safely. In now, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Center fielder, number 4.
Digging in, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Hard hit ball to short. Galvis is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now batting, Nick Williams. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So digging in now, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. Got him. Digging in, Cameron Rupp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Kevin Segrist is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Kevin Segrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Galvis on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ready for another shot now. Jacoby Ellsbury 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Jake Marisnick will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Hit to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Luis Garcia will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Tony Kemp will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row, Now, I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
To 2-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Herrera on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Brad Peacock. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-0 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Gerard Dyson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Here's the second baseman, Jose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight. One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Maikel Franco becomes the first out. Daniel Nava will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Adam Morgan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Adam Morgan. This change for the Phillies. Now playing left field, number 6.
Marwin Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to bat from
The first base.
Jose Abreu is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here.
Jose Abreu.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
George Springer.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he sets him down swinging. George Springer becomes the first out of the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And he is in there. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he misses, 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Digging in, Jake Marisnick. He singled his last time up.
Jake Marisnick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Brad Peacock.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Peacock. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Softly hit out to short. And he is out on the tag.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Ready, Galvis.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Now batting,
Digging in,
fielder,
Odubel Herrera.
Odubel
He's singled in 2
Herrera.
trips to the plate thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
Digging in once again,
first baseman,
Royce Hoskins.
Royce
He started out the
Hoskins.
evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's working on a 3-hit
Leading
ball
off for the
game right
Astros,
now.
The right fielder, number
Into
1.
the windup and the
Gerard
pitch.
Dyson.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Williams moving in. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
pitching for the
Number
Phillies,
59
number
is ready,
59.
and he'll take the ball from the
This change
manager.
for the Phillies. Now playing first base, number 79, Jose Abreu.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Altair on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Nick Williams. He'll get things started
Leading off
now in
for
the
the
bottom
Phillies.
of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Nick Williams.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Up next
Into
for
the box
Philadelphia,
now, Aaron
right
Altair.
fielder,
He's 0 for 2
Aaron
thus far in this one.
Altair.
Hit hard back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. Standing in, Cameron Rupp.
Now batting.
It's been an 0 for 2
Catcher,
effort for him to this
Cameron
point.
Rupp.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with
Third
one
baseman,
gone.
number 7.
Now at the plate, Michael
Franco.
Franco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now.
Number 59.
Digging checking in.
Your
Greg
attention,
Bird.
please.
We'll see what he can do off the
hitting for the
bench as he'll
Phillies,
bat with runners
number
at the corner.
33, Greg Bird.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch.
Inside.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Here's the 1-1. Fouled straight back. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Hector
Your
Neris
attention, please.
enters from the pen
Now
to start
pitching
the
for the
ninth
Phillies,
inning as he'll try to keep
number
the score
50,
right where it is,
Hector
heading to the bottom
Neris.
of the ninth. Stepping up now, Kyle Seager. He'll
Leading
lead
off for
things
the
off
Astros.
as they look to perhaps
Third
build
baseman,
on an already
Kyle
sizable lead.
Seager.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pereira is right there, one down.
Now
Digging
batting,
in for his second at-bat, Evan Gattis. He
Gattis.
reached on a single in his first try. He's set and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altair is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping into the
Left
box,
fielder,
Jake Marisnick. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez.
off in the bottom
He'll be
of
the
the
one to
ninth.
get us going here in the
Second
bottom of
baseman.
inning number 9.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
The batter number 13.
So coming to the plate,
shortstop,
Freddie Galvis.
Ready. Calvin.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. Now the 0-1. 1-1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there. But you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight. And he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Hard hit to first. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Fielder, Odubel
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about